Hello, there. Welcome back to the channel. In this video, I'm going to show you a tutorial for that door right there. Is the 30 by 30 center glass piston door. So 3 by 7 by 9. Find your not center. Like go to the center and then just place either in one side. So this is going to be your back side. This is going to be your front side, and then just place a block one away from it. Just build up your frame. And your door is going to go there, then side pistons over here, like that. And then here we're going to have our folded triple piston extender, which is quite interesting actually, because it's my first experience that using a folded triple piston extender. And then here we're just going to have the glass pusher, because it is needed for the closing, unfortunately. So this is going to be your piston layout. Might as well grab, like, it has to be a glass in this block. It can't be a solid block. It has to be a movable transparent object. So that's just something to note. And then actually just extend the frame in this top, because we need to build something on the top. So go to this corner block and go up by a block like this. And then here we actually need an observer facing downwards, and over here for this later. And then place a fourth repeater over here, and then this is just going to be your input. So this piston right here actually controls most of everything. So here is actually our closing circuit done, because all we need to do is just we need to spit this piston up and then push this in, and this is simply done with that. And then let's just continue. So dust there with two blocks like this, one thick repeater here with a slab over here. Where's my rust and dust? Like here, and then we need actually a dropper, because for some reason. So a dropper and hopper. Actually, it's not important that you have a hopper here, but yeah, it's just to silence it. And unfortunately, we need a hopper because so observer here, observer, 3 tick here. So the reason we are using a dropper here, because we are going to have this. So this is just going to fire this here, and then this just going to update this observer coming to our side pistons in this side, like this. So this is just going to power this, and in the opening, this is just going to retract, and then this is just going to be your 4 tick and 1 tick with your sticky piston down below here, with an observer on top of it. And then here we actually want to create a double pulse that will just be the standard this scenario right here. Yeah, this is going to be used just to do this thing right here, like that. That is really useful for the last block retraction in this door, since we got no space, and thankfully that system still works here. And one thing, if you don't want to use a hopper, if you don't want to silence it, just place like a rail, note block, or another. No, actually don't use another dropper. Note block or rail over here. So that's going to be all of your top circuit almost done. You just need to connect it here, up, piston, down, 2, and then to this thing right here to retract this piston when it's in this level. And then just up block, that block to update this. So this is going to be your full triple, and then so that I don't forget it, just place your. Actually, this is like like this, because we need this to be our input for the bottom. So let's just test it out. That's going to be a problem, and then it's going to be full triple done. And this side, so we just need to do the bottom now. Alright, so I have absolutely 10 minutes left until the next class has started, so I'm just going to speed this up. So 40 repeater here, and like this. Yeah, I'm just going to minimize my talking because I'm in a really rush mode. So like this, and just to explain the sequence a little bit, we actually need this to be a block. It's going to be in like this. So what we need to do is this block is going to be pushed down here. We need to pull this in and then pull the glass down, and then push this in and then push it up for the closing. which is kind of simple. You just need to do this, and again, it can have quake. You need to have a dropper here because it can be butted, and if you don't want to use a furnace here to silence it, that's actually fine. So different item in the dropper and a different item in the top slot. Make sure that this item over here will go to the top slot. Don't put like a wool, because wool is a fuel. So use something that can be smelted, like a cobblestone here, and then put like a stone over here. That's fine. So observer here. So this is going to be full opening. Let me just demonstrate it to you. So this is just going to be our, let's just extend this frame so that you can see clearer. Let's just not do that. You can see that, a really simple circuit. And just to push this thing back, we actually need this right here. And this is actually special because if you add one more observer, it will not work. So let's just set it here. And then now for the last part is the closing part, which is just going to be the hardest. But first thing first, you don't want to forget to take a repeater over here. And then a piston with an observer facing inwards. Because since this door is currently open, we actually need this to fire. Oh, so we need this. So this is just going to be a toggle, because we don't want this to pulse in the opening. So over here we want to have your sticky piston with an observer. Again, because this door is opened, you need to close it. Let's just fill this, I guess. And then here you want to have, I don't actually remember. Oh, you're gonna place this on top of an observer because this is just going to be done for later. For the repeater over here, observer, block, another sticky piston. Nope, sticky piston with this. So this is just a really clever circuit to extend more delay, because pistons. So observer like here, 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 and here, and then node block here. Because here we want to place a 1-tick repeater, and then here we want to place 4-tick and 4-tick. Accidentally pushed that. And the reason why this needs to be transparent, because this will actually butt that piston if it was not solid. If it was not, what is it? Transparent. So this is going to be your full door done. So it's pretty simple. Place that there. Let's see if I did not make a mistake. I think I did. So I don't know what was that, but now it is all going to be working. Yeah, it was kind of weird just then, but yeah, everything seems to be working fine. So all this was correct already, but yeah, sometimes piston door is just broken in the first time, but it works in the next times. So that's going to be everything. Thank you guys much for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and see you guys next episode.